We are Makilala TV.
I've heard some success with fake marriages. How do you explain that?
Our duty as attorneys to tell the client to avoid at all costs. I always tell them, it's a Tina Turner song. What's love got to do with it? Everything.
You're faking it. You need to prepare.
Well,
right?
the thing with faking is we do not recommend it. We strongly advise against it.
First arrived here, I was 20 years old. That was the first advice people told me, is that magpakasal, just get married. Why do people always say that?
There's this notion that when you get married, it's easier to get a green card. As a practitioner, I'm telling you it's not. You go through a very strict process of scrutiny with the U.S. Immigration Service, and they are aware of these scams, which is why there are multiple steps involved. In fact, one of the steps, for instance, is that if your marriage is less than 2 years old at the time you got your green card, you have to go back and file your I-751 to remove the conditional status of your green card. And even if you get to apply for naturalization in less time than the usual green card holders, they will still go through the entire file. So you are under the microscope in cases where you are a green card holder based on marriage sponsorship.
But what is a sample question? Because now I'm thinking, like, do I know my husband? Will I pass this test?
Some folks are so nervous that sometimes they forget the street or the apartment number. But that doesn't mean there's no bona fides or there's no good faith. There are questions like, when was your last vacation together? Or where did you meet your spouse? Fairly straightforward questions, which if you are truly a couple, shouldn't be a problem.
Do you have to show pictures or bank accounts or
Not have to.
You don't
really have to. It's not cut and dried. As long as you can provide documentation, any form of evidence that shows that you entered the marriage primarily to establish a true marital union in the United States, that you want to live together, because this is a family thing. You're supposed to be with your family. The U.S. citizen has the right to be with his family, the spouse.
Yeah.